Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm going to talk about the WuyouChy. I still can't pronounce this thing right, but this thing, the WuyouChy CO2 Reactor generator deal. So it has been about, I'd say, 10 months or so. If you look back in my previous videos, you may have seen, I even did a long-term review on this already, but thought I'd dive deep, a little deeper into it, and you can see the growth that I've achieved with one of these. This is actually the one that I was using on my 40 breeder, which I'm not going to be using anymore for that. And that's another reason why I'm doing this video, so you get an idea of what this is good for. So a couple things right off the bat. It's really well made. I mean, it's stainless steel, and I haven't had any explosions or anything yet. Really nice. When you go to change the reactants inside, you can pop the bubble counter right off. Just slides right in there. So pretty nice. The one issue that I've had specifically with this one, the one that's on this tank, actually works perfectly well. This one, the solenoid here does not shut all the way off, so it leaks CO2 like all night long, and you run out of CO2 really quick. The pressure gauge seems to work fine, so you can tell when you're running out and you need to fill it back up. It's really nice having the instructions right here, so I don't have to find the piece of paper again, and it tells you exactly everything you need. So that's good. You see it's an electronic solenoid, so you can plug this into a smart switch if you want to, or you can use like a Christmas light timer type of thing that you plug in and set the little dial. I use smart switches, so they're basically smart timers, right? But you can manually turn them on and off with the app. But yeah, you can plug these right in there, and as long as you fill this up properly with the instructions exactly, with the pressure doesn't build up too high. So just make sure you follow the instructions. So yeah, the only problem I've had with this thing, again, like I said, is this specific solenoid does not shut off all the way, and maybe I could take it apart and see what's going on with it. I did find a replacement one of these on Amazon, but with COVID and everything, it was so back ordered, I just canceled the order when I was doing my 40-gallon over there. If you watch my previous video, I did get a green leaf aquarium regulator and a regular pressurized CO2 system. Keep an eye out for that video, or the build video. Anyway, point being is I did see on Amazon you can get just this piece, because they do have a version where you have this bubble counter but there's no solenoid attached to it, so basically it's CO2 all the time or not at all. And then they do sell this separately if you want to make your CO2 reactor smart. I do have one more issue I've had with these. So for one, the consistency of the bubbles is not great. So I have had to adjust the little needle valve here quite a bit. Not quite a bit, but like every month or so I have to go and adjust the bubbles, because it tends to regulate itself. It's weird. Also, the lid sticks. Well, this one's not so bad. Maybe I've already opened it, but this lid, well, especially on that one down there, this lid sticks bad. So I've actually had to whack it a few times, just kind of like on the back here with like a hammer, not hard, but you know, you hit it a few times and it'll eventually break loose. But I've given myself blisters on my hand trying to get this thing apart. So not great, but I think it's, you know, it's the citric acid and everything else that kind of gets sticky, and then you know, you can't get it apart. You can hear yeah, there's still a little bit of gas in this guy. This has been sitting around for quite a while, but on the inside you'll see there's a little filter that you do. Somebody's shooting fireworks and you're not supposed to here. Apparently you can get replacements for this as well, and I would tell you where to get them, but I can't find those on Amazon, so just don't break those. It's just a little filter so none of your reactants get into this system and clog it up. But filling it up is super easy. Just follow the instructions. Comes with like little paper funnels, which you might want to replace with like a rubber funnel or something, especially when you pour water in paper and paper disintegrates. The paper is wax lined, but eventually it just falls apart, so you might as well just get yourself a, you know, rubber collapsible funnel that you can shove in a drawer. So yeah, I've actually been really impressed with this. I would probably not use these on anything bigger than a 20-gallon tank, because you will be filling this thing up probably every month, maybe, on a 40-gallon aquarium. Whereas on a 20-gallon aquarium, you could probably get a couple months out of it, which may be more doable. This is a 5.5 gallon rimless, so this is one of those Petco ones where they just took one of their 5.5s and then de-rimmed it and sell it that way for more. CO2 in this thing lasts probably 4 months-ish, 4 or 5 months. Maybe on the longer end of things there. But yeah, I mean, for a small nano aquarium, you know, anywhere from, you know, really tiny to, you know, 5 gallons, 10, 20 gallon might be stretching it. It'd probably work on a 20 gallon. I don't see why that would be an issue, but yeah, I probably would stop there. Anything over that, you probably want to go with a pressurized system with a bigger canister. You can use like paintball canisters and stuff like that, but again, those are probably, you know, they'll last you a little ways on a, like this is kind of equivalent to one of those, so probably like a 20 gallon. Anything bigger than that, I would definitely go a pressurized system and not this DIY route, because you're just going to be running it's probably going to cost more to do this than a pressurized system, because the reactants, you know, you got to buy them on Amazon, you got to wait till they come, and then you're going to be, you know, refilling this all the time, and then you got to wait for the pressure to build up to hook it back up to your aquarium. So yeah, I would probably 20 gallons or less with these. Anything over 20 and you're still considering CO2, definitely go with a pressurized system. I guess the rest of it, so again, the build quality on these seems really good. I'm going to be using this just to, you know, fill it up. I'll close off the needle valve, fill it up, leave it sit on the side, and then when this one runs out, I can just swap them out because I have it already, and I don't have to worry about waiting for the CO2 to fill up. One other thing that I do recommend, so you don't knock it over and your wife gets pretty upset that you know, crunch the floor or something, is the stand. I know it seems silly, but it's only a few dollars, and this will keep the whole thing from tipping over, so it makes it, you know, a nice wide stable base. Works really well on carpet. I've used it down there on the other tank, obviously, and it stands up on carpet really well, which is awesome. It'll stay upright, and definitely on wood floor, concrete, whatever, it won't fall over and break. Yeah, definitely recommend that. So yeah, if you can afford it, maybe buy an extra one of these. I think they're like $20, maybe it's $20, like exactly. They're on Amazon. I'll if I find it again, I'll post the link down below, because like I said, they were like back ordered, and I ordered one back in maybe March or April, I think, and it's June now, and they said that, you know, it was still back ordered for like another 3 months or something. So good luck, I guess, on getting another solenoid. But anyway, guys, if you have found this video useful, please hit that like button, hit subscribe, and yeah, share this with your buddies. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Otherwise, please stay tuned. I've got this nice little planet aquarium I'm going to be maybe rescaping in a little bit. I got some more dragon stone. I do like the scape a little bit, but I feel like it's not quite as tall as I want it. And yeah, I just want to scape it a little bit nicer. The Monte Carlo, by the way, with this CO2 system, this guy that we just talked about, this Monte Carlo is just killing it. And I do have some pearl moss there that is just going crazy, and I've been able, pearl moss grows really slow, and I've been able to trim it and sell it already, so it's been doing awesome. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Please hit that subscribe button, maybe the notification bell too, so you can see my work on that 40-gallon breeder. I did order some plants finally from Buce plant, so those should be coming today's Saturday. They'll be coming on Monday, and then we'll get to work on that system. Thanks again, guys, for watching, and I will catch you on the next video. See ya.